Tyson, how do you get tired with the media and other people just talking about your offensive prowess? You're a defenseman.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a topic since I came into the league. Is being offensive and then seemingly having some deficiencies defensively. So it's something I've dealt with my whole career, and doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. So just good to provide a little offense.
Why do you think that they say that? You're a player, and obviously
Yeah, I don't know. I
for
feel,
10 years now, so you're obviously good enough defensively to.
yeah, I think I don't know. I'm smaller, and I like to try to create some stuff offensively, and yeah, I don't know. That's I don't know. I put together a pretty good body of work, and I don't think I need to come up here and defend myself or anything like that. So I'm just trying to help this team win, and working every day to do that.
The power play, do you just sit back there and say, okay, pass it to Connor, pass it to Leon, pass it to Nuge? It's like it's almost pitch and catch because they don't fumble much like
Yeah,
players in the league.
no, that's that's the talent on that power play is unbelievable, and you just try to get it to them in the right spots and put them in good positions to make the next play or shoot the puck. So I feel fortunate to be the guy up top and try to contribute and shoot the puck when I can too.
And you've been playing with Cuckoo and Russell, but then you were back with Darnell last game. Is that difficult, or is that something to be expected as a defenseman, other than Darnell, who plays his 30 minutes?
Yeah, over my whole career, I've never really had a full-time D partner. It's always kind of been rotating and stuff. So for me, not a big issue at all, and just be prepared to play whatever you get and do as well as you can in that position. And obviously, I love playing with Doc, and I like playing with Kooks and Rusty too. So whatever the coaches are looking for.
One last question. A road trip of 5 games. Last time you had a road trip of 2. Does COVID come into the picture now, in that you'll be going out and stuff like that? Is there something that might be the only thing that stops the?
I don't think I stopped asking myself questions about COVID. It's you just wear your mask and be smart, and if I don't think it doesn't discriminate when it's going to come out. So it could have hit us in Vancouver or Vegas or wherever, and we've dodged it, and hopefully we'll continue to do so.
Thank you.
Hey, Tyson, if you don't mind, I just would like to ask you to flash back to Friday night, just your view of McDavid's goal as the play was unraveling, and then
Yeah, that was just an outlandish goal. I don't know. It was almost like he was playing shinny hockey. He came out, touched up the blue line, and then, I don't know, you guys. I've probably watched it 24 times just online since then. It's just a special player in a big moment doing what he does, and I don't know. I think you guys can't be surprised by that anymore, and we all looked shocked on the ice, but you just come to expect it out of him, and yeah, I don't know if it gets any nicer than that. I don't know what else you could do. Pretty crazy.
And there's a cliche in sports that's probably mostly true, that good teams find different ways to win games, whether you can win a game 2-1 or 6-5. I wonder if you could tell us about the feeling on the bench when the Rangers got 3 goals in 4 minutes to go up 4-1. Was there deflation, or was it like, okay, there's still 36 minutes left in the game?
No, I don't think so. I think we laid a bit of an egg there early in the second and let in a couple goals, and but there's a lot of hockey left, and you just look at what the skill that we have and the speed at which we play. I think guys knew that we had a chance to get back into it. I think Leon might have skated by one of their guys and said, "Hold on, it's coming," or something like that, and he laughed at him, and then next thing you know, we banged 3. So it was fun to be a part of, and that atmosphere was certainly incredible. I think that was haven't felt energy like that since pre-COVID, so that was pretty cool.
Tyson, is there a sense of belief because of what occurred after the 3-6 start last year? I think you guys won 32 of your final 47 games, so you've won 41 of the last 57 games in the regular season. Is that part of it? Is just you guys have gotten to a place now where you're capable, even when you're down by 3 goals, of rallying? Is that sort of, is that part of the territory with the maturation of the team?
Yeah, I think we're a little different this year too, and it might even be, you never want to find yourself down 3-0. That's not how you draw it up. But there's a feeling in this group that we feel like we're going to win every game we go into, and I'm not sure we've always had that. So this year it certainly feels like we're going into games expecting and knowing we're going to win, and it's a good feeling to have going into a hockey game. So I think this group's maturing, and it is a little different group than last year, and we're just confident.
10 straight road wins. Is there a simplification in terms of how you guys play on the road? As just an observation.
Yeah.
Just to me, you're more efficient in terms of your approach and how you play, and you're more streamlined out of the gate.
Yeah.
As opposed
I don't know.
to some of the home games.
I mean, it's how many we've played? How many have we played this year? 3. Yeah. So looking back to last year, yeah, I don't know if there's. I didn't know we'd won 10 straight or anything, but I mean we've got 3 wins this year, and I'm not sure if we're really changing our approach or anything. I think it's just, maybe they get the matchups they want, and you're kind of forced to, play the game a little bit. And but yeah, we were a good road team last year, and I don't see any reason for that to change this year.
In good organizations, players pay it forward. And I just going to circle back kind of what Jim was asking, just about you've been, with Darnell, and then Bouchard's moved up. You still got to support him and be a good teammate when that happens. Does that occur? And early in your career, when you were in Colorado, was there a veteran guy that maybe, even though he knew you were, maybe going to take some of his minutes at times, was there a guy there that helped you with your? No.
Yeah, for sure. That's part of being a good team and being a good teammate. And I think if you're in a position where you have, guys who can come in and play big minutes, and young guys who can do that, that's a good problem to have. It means you're a good team and you've got a good decor. And Bush is going to be a great player, and I'm happy to see him get the opportunity. And I got the opportunity, like you mentioned, when I was young, and was able to turn that into a pretty long career, and I'm still going. So it's nice to see him get that, and I think he'll have a long career in this league. And if I could support him and help him any way, I'd love to.
Tyson, is it fun to play teams like Detroit and Boston and Buffalo? And you've played games Arizona and Vegas, but we're in the Pacific Division. Is it fun to play some of those Eastern teams that maybe you don't follow quite so much?
Yeah, it is fun. I mean, we haven't seen anybody outside of Canada the last year, so it's fun to play all these teams and get back on the road and get into new rinks. And that Vegas game was really fun, and there'll be a bunch of good ones coming up here. And it's just nice to get back to playing in the NHL and playing in the regular schedule. So it'll be cool. I'm sure there's some young guys that I haven't even played against, or there'll be some guys I haven't heard of that are going to be pretty good players. So it'll be fun to get out there and see what the new wave of the NHL looks like.
One last question. The Oilers have only had 30 power plays in 10 games and scored 15 goals. Carolina's had 39. A whole pile of teams have had way more power plays in 10 than you guys have. Is that just because you've got Connor and Leon and they say, I just keep playing?
Yeah, I don't know what I think teams are obviously going to be cautious not to take penalties against us. That's probably a bit of it. I think if you're going into a game against us right now, you'd be silly not to mention that. So maybe teams are being a little more careful with their sticks and such. And hopefully we can be, by the end of the year, it'll level itself out and we'll get some more opportunities. But in the meantime, we'll just continue to do what we're doing.
Tough to beat 50%.
Yeah, honestly. It's crazy. Hopefully keep that going. It's early.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.